One day, you're going to look around and you're going to realize that everybody loves you, but nobody likes you. And that is the loneliest feeling in the world.
I admit it, another hoe got me finished. Broke my heart, oh no you didn't.
What is going on, guys? Lundqvist here, back again with another video today. Excuse me, I just had to burp there apparently. We have another news time, so this is the first news time in a while. First off, I want to apologize for not making any videos yesterday. Yesterday was, I just wanted to take the day off because, it was the Stanley Cup final, all the good stuff. I did lose a few subscribers, but, people are not going to subscribe if you're making content. I get that. And, that's probably the first time I haven't uploaded, I want to say, since May. Yeah, I've been on a streak where I've been uploading pretty much every day for the past 3-4 months. So, yeah, that yesterday broke that. It's fine, I guess. I can start a new streak. And, yeah. So, anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, do make sure to hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 600 subscribers by the end of the year. And, yeah, let's get into this. So, first off here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of news here. I can't count, apparently. And, there's some sad ones, there's some good ones. And, first off, we got some news based off around the Nashville Predators. Devin Cooley, an undrafted goaltender, has signed with the Nashville Predators. 2 years on an entry-level contract off a free agency. He had a 2.08 goals against average at the University of Denver. Nashville, with Pekka Rinne gone, who's gonna be that third goaltender? There's Connor Ingram that will likely be that third goaltender. Saros is the starter. No doubt in my mind that Saros is the starter. But the real question is, who is the backup? So, you can throw Ingram in there. I don't know if Hellberg's still playing for the team, but, if Hellberg's still playing, you can throw him in there. But, Devin Cooley, he seems like a good goaltender. I don't really have it didn't even have his statistics in the article that I read. So, with that, I think that, this guy could become the potential second backup goaltender. But I think Ingram, when Pekka Rinne retires, but, that's going to be by the end of 2021. But, I think that Devin Cooley will step in as that third goaltender and maybe play some games in the 2020-21 NHL season. So, yeah. We got some news regarding the Minnesota Wild. We have a few pieces of news here regarding the Minnesota Wild. The Wild are negotiating contracts with Carson Soucy. We talked about him in the 2020 review. Talking with Penny UFA's Kyle Rao and Matt Bartkowski. So, they're getting their contracts negotiated there, which is pretty good because, the Wild, those are two solid players for the team, and I think that you get those guys locked up, and I think that you have two good players there. Next up here we have I'm just gonna say this, it stinks. So the New York Rangers are going to buy out goaltender Henrik Lundqvist. It's really tough. He's played 20 seasons with this New York Rangers, or he's been with the Rangers organization for 20 years, and 15 years he's been playing with them. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, you buy this guy out, where does he go? Someone said to me in DMs on Instagram, they said, hey Nordic, do you think that they could go to Minnesota due to the chemistry with Matu Grillo? I'd say it would make sense. I say it wouldn't that be bad of an idea. But then again, they have Alex Stalock and they have Kaapo Kähkönen in that lineup, and they're at least, and the chances of them going out to get Lundqvist, the Wild getting Lundqvist, is very unlikely. If they buy out Dubnyk, that definitely helps their case a bit. But I think Kähkönen would even step up as that second goaltender. But it's definitely possible because they do have that chemistry. They love each other, and I can see it happening, but the Wild need to get rid of Dubnyk first before that happens. So, it is what it is. It's great to see him play with we'll see if he retires, but it's great for Lundqvist. He's played 15 years in the NHL. He's bought out. He's either not going to get re-signed or he's going to get pulled by a team. There are a few teams that are interested in him though, so we will get into that. We got some news regarding the Montreal Canadiens. Got quite a bit of news. The Habs are actively trying to trade Charles Hudon. If they don't sign Hudon, they'll likely leave him off for dead in free agency. That sounds wrong, I know, but they'll likely leave him for free agency. But Charles Hudon, we'll see what trade offers he gets. I haven't seen anybody that's interested in him. Maybe they'll go out and get someone else, but I haven't seen any reports by Puck Report or Puck Empire that have reportedly been interested in Charles Hudon. So we'll see what happens. There is a trade with him. I will definitely go and cover it, but for right now, there is nothing. We have 3 things here regarding the New Jersey Devils. And I just packed them onto one thing. There are 3 re-signings that are basically American Hockey League players. The Devils signed Brett Senning to a 1-year deal. They signed Brett Street to a 1-year deal, and they signed Josh Jacobs to a 1-year deal. They were all 2-way contracts. The Devils are just trying to lock up their UFA players, and so they're locked up and ready for the next season. They're basically AHL players. You never really heard of them in the roster this season, and we'll see if they can make an impact next year with this team and, all that good stuff. So, yeah. The Minnesota Wild are, again, another Wild thing. The Wild are reportedly shopping Donato and Dubnyk. The Sharks are reportedly interested. Now, Donato, as we mentioned, he was part of the Charlie Coyle trade over a year back now, almost 2 years now. And, the impact has been there, but not by much. And, Dubnyk, he's just been disappointing this season. And I think that, he might get traded. And as I said, if they just trade out Dubnyk, I think that, Lundqvist would be perfect to come in there, sign for minimum value, entry-level deal. You never know. So, the Sharks are interested if they can make a trade with him. Maybe, I'm trying to think of a Sharks player that really wants out of San Jose. There's not really one that wants out of San Jose from what I can see. But, there are some deals that the Sharks can make with the Minnesota Wild. We'll see what happens. This is very celebratory news for Maple Leafs fans. Cody Ceci and Tyson Barrie are going to the free agency market. In the playing rounds against the Columbus Blue Jackets, those were 2 very bad teams. Two very bad teams. That were 2 very bad players on Toronto's defense. Ceci was unbelievably bad this season. Everyone was so disappointed how bad he played. I was hearing rants by multiple other hockey YouTubers saying, trade Ceci. So no one's surprised. They're not getting re-signed. I thought it would be something Toronto would do to re-sign Cody Ceci because, that's what Toronto does, re-sign the bad players. But that didn't happen. So, Tyson Barrie and Cody Ceci are out. With that Nazem Kadri Tyson Barrie trade, I thought that would affect the Leafs positively, but that actually affected the Leafs negatively. I think Colorado won that trade by a landslide, but the final piece of news here. This came out right before I started recording here. The Habs have signed Michael McNevin to a 1-year deal. Another goaltender that has been signed. I know Montreal. They're just trying to work out their prospect goaltenders because you got to lock up that side of the deal. And with Michael McKibben, has really not been mentioned at all in this. I don't really know exactly who he is. I know Jake Allen, Carey Price, and Caden Primo, those three goaltenders. But we'll see what Michael McNevin can do. I'm sure he's an ECHL, AHL goaltender. So we'll see what he does, and good luck to him. So yeah, that is the news time. We do have a rumor time that's gonna come up right after this, or around after this. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, do make sure to like it, the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 600 subscribers by the end of the year. The support's been amazing. We're nearly 400 subscribers away from 1,000, and that's unbelievable. I'm close to start getting paid for this, and I'm starting to decorate the room, as you can tell. I started putting up these nice pictures here. I printed them out. They're just wallpapers of NHL things. I have a Panthers one. I'll show it to her at some point when the wall is complete. Panthers, Sabres, Oilers, Rangers, Flyers, and Lightning. Let me know what you guys want in there. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, just like it, the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.